Luther was discovering that he had a new and powerful weapon on his side.
For movements to spread, their ideas need to spread. And for Luther, it was providential that a means of disseminating these ideas had suddenly become available through the printing press. I think in our own day and age, we're very much aware of how much things have been changed by the internet. What the internet is to our day, printing was to Luther's day. It meant that ideas could travel. They could not be stopped.
Luther had watched as the printers had spread his 95 Theses across Germany. And he had realized that their presses could offer him a vast new audience.
Martin Luther is said to have been the first person, the first propagandist, the first person to really exploit this new medium. He perceived that he could gain an audience that was far larger than he could have done without it.
Luther penned a new text, an address to the Christian nobility of the German nation. With this little pamphlet, Luther would strike a devastating blow at both Pope and Church. His masterstroke was to direct it not at the clerics and clergy, but at the secular rulers of Germany.
This address to the German nobility suggests that Luther is beginning to see political reality. He's understood that if he's to purify the church, he really has to have the cooperation of those who are in power.
In Luther's time, Germany was a patchwork of tiny provinces. Each province was governed by its own local ruler, but they were also held under the overall dominion of the Holy Roman Empire. And individually, these fragmented states did not have the strength to stand up to Rome's ever-increasing financial demands.
There was growing resentment inside Germany, and this treatise really sets out to say to those in power in Germany, look, this has got to stop.
Luther painted a vivid picture of the financial drain that was Rome.
German money, in violation of nature, flies over the Alps.
He talks about the self-indulgence of the papacy, the numbers of secretaries, thousands of secretaries that the Pope has, the way in which the Pope rides around the city with a veritable train of attendants. And all of this is to suggest that that is what German money is being used for.
Luther, in no uncertain terms, was now arguing that the powers of Germany should stand up to Rome and the Pope.
It seems to me that the only remedy remaining is for the Emperor, the kings and princes to gird themselves with force of arms to attack these pests of the world and fight them, not with words, but with steel.
It was a truly radical agenda. Luther was arguing that not just the clergy, but every German had a stake in their church.
One of the great themes of this appeal to the German nobility is that it is ordinary people, ordinary Christians, not the priests, ordinary Christians who have a God-given role to play in the running of the church.